In this video, we're going to predict where every MLB free agent will sign this offseason. And since we have over 100 players to cover in this video, we're going to make this short and sweet. Let's start out with Michael Brantley. He's going to sign with the Atlanta Braves. They need a left fielder, he's a high contact hitter, and he has valuable playoff experience to help the Braves. Next, Whit Merrifield, he's going to the Red Sox. They need a second baseman, and they could also use some help in the outfield. Third baseman Gio Urshela is going to the New York Mets. Infielder Amed Rosario is going to sign with the Miami Marlins. He's the perfect fit for their team. They need help in the middle infield, and he can either play at second or short. Slugger Joey Gallo, he's not done yet. He's going to Milwaukee to play for the Brewers. They need a DH and a first baseman, and it wouldn't hurt to have outfield help, and he can play all three. Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier is going to sign with the Boston Red Sox. Donovan Solano, this is another underrated utility player. He's 36, and while he's not great on defense, he's a consistently good hitter. He's going to the Oakland Athletics. Andrew McCutchen is returning to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Right fielder Hunter Renfroe is going to Miami Marlins. At 44 years old, lefty Rich Hill is not done yet. He's going to bring his veteran presence to the Washington Nationals. Isiah Kiner-Falefa will sign with the Milwaukee Brewers. Left fielder Eddie Rosario is going to the Kansas City Royals. Jurickson Profar, he's heading back to where he had the most success, the Oakland Athletics. Left fielder David Peralta will sign with the St. Louis Cardinals. Right fielder Robbie Grossman is going to sign with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Pitcher Vince Velasquez had a bounce-back season this past year, and we see him signing with the Colorado Rockies to give them some much-needed help in their rotation. Zach Plesac was recently released by the Guardians, and he's going to sign with the Houston Astros. And the Astros are going to do what they do better than most teams. They're going to bring out the best in Plesac. Pitcher James Kaprielian is going to sign with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Lefty veteran Martin Perez, he's going to the Baltimore Orioles. The White Sox need rotation help in a bad way, and they're going to sign lefty Alex Wood. Chad Kuhl is going to the Oakland Athletics. Right fielder DH Jesse Winker is going to sign with the Angels. The Milwaukee Brewers are expected to be very active this offseason with trades, and they'll need to add some pitching depth to their rotation. So Dallas Keuchel is signing with Milwaukee. Lefty Matthew Boyd, he's going to the New York Mets. Eric Lauer is signing with the Chicago Cubs. Reliever David Robertson will sign with the Houston Astros. Jacob Junis is going to the Angels. Reliever Emilio Pagan had a great year with the Twins. He's only 32, he had a .299 ERA in 69 innings, and he only allowed 5 home runs all season while delivering high strikeouts. That's something the Texas Rangers need, so Pagan is going to the Rangers. First baseman CJ Cron is going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. High strikeout reliever Adam Ottavino is going to sign with the Cincinnati Reds. Reliever Ryan Stanek is going to the Baltimore Orioles. Slugging catcher Gary Sanchez is going to sign with the Chicago White Sox and be the backup to Corey Lee. Martin Maldonado is not finished yet, and he brings a lot of value to any playoff team. He's going to sign with the Texas Rangers. Catcher Austin Hedges will sign with the Colorado Rockies. Catcher Tom Murphy is going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Catcher Yasmani Grandal is going home to Miami Marlins. He played in college there. Catcher Mike Zunino, he's going to the Cincinnati Reds. Former top prospect and catcher Francisco Mejia is signing with the Chicago Cubs. The Yankees need some help. They're going to sign lefty reliever Will Smith. First baseman DH Carlos Santana is going to be exactly what the Seattle Mariners need. First baseman DH Joey Votto will return home to Canada to play for his hometown Toronto Blue Jays, and while he's not expected to play full-time in a platoon role, Votto could end up offering the same that Albert Pujols did with the Dodgers at the end of his career. Zach Greinke is going to return to the Kansas City Royals for one last year. Brad Keller will sign with the San Francisco Giants. Carlos Carrasco is signing with the San Diego Padres. Johnny Cueto is going to Cleveland, where he's going to bolster the Guardians' rotation. Corey Kluber is going to sign with the Oakland Athletics. Luke Weaver is going to the Washington Nationals. The White Sox are desperate for starting pitching. They're going to sign Noah Syndergaard. Zach Davies is going to the San Diego Padres. Jake Odorizzi is going to the Chicago Cubs. Pitcher Julio Teheran will sign with the Colorado Rockies. Pitcher Chris Flexen will sign with the Chicago White Sox. Pitcher Jose Urena will sign with the Kansas City Royals. Chase Anderson is going to Oakland to play for the Athletics. And so is Domingo Germán. He's going to try and rehab his career in Oakland. Reliever Joe Kelly is going to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Controversial starting pitcher Trevor Bauer will sign with the Chicago White Sox. Reliever Shintaro Fujinami will sign with the San Diego Padres. He's only 29 years old and has a high 90s fastball. He'll factor into their late innings now that Josh Hader is a free agent. Lefty reliever Andrew Chafin is going to the Philadelphia Phillies. Starting pitcher Tyler Mahle is currently injured, but he's expected to return from Tommy John surgery in the second half of the season. He's going to sign with the Washington Nationals, where he'll have an opportunity to pitch later this year. Starting pitcher Luis Severino is going to the Cincinnati Reds. Kyle Gibson is going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Outfielder Tommy Pham will sign with the Seattle Mariners. Future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw is going to re-sign with the Dodgers and finish his career there. Lefty Wade Miley is going to the Chicago White Sox. James Paxton will sign with the New York Mets. Reliever Matt Moore, he's going to the San Diego Padres. Brandon Belt is going to sign with the Boston Red Sox. Outfielder Jason Hayward is going to the New York Yankees. Left fielder Adam Duvall will sign with the Toronto Blue Jays. Jock Peterson will join the Miami Marlins. Lance Lynn will join the Chicago Cubs. Hyunjin Ryu will sign with the Boston Red Sox. Reliever Hector Neris will sign with Minnesota Twins, where he'll be the 8th inning setup for Yohan Duran. Former top pitching prospect Frankie Montas will rebuild his career with the Washington Nationals. There'll be some teams interested in Tim Anderson, but he's going to sign with the Miami Marlins, where he has a full opportunity to be their shortstop. Justin Turner will sign with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Center fielder Harrison Bader will sign with the Minnesota Twins. Reliever Ronaldo Lopez will sign with the New York Yankees. Craig Kimbrell is going to sign with the Baltimore Orioles and become their fill-in closer. Aroldis Chapman is going to sign with the Miami Marlins and become their closer. The speedy center fielder Michael A. Taylor will sign with the Toronto Blue Jays. Jack Flaherty is going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kenta Maeda will join the New York Mets. Mike Clevenger will sign with the Milwaukee Brewers. Michael Lorenzen is going to join the Boston Red Sox. Lefty Sean Manaea had a good year last season. His velocity is up and he's going to help out the Chicago White Sox. Designated hitter JD Martinez is going to stay in the National League West, but he's going to sign with the San Francisco Giants. Pitcher Seth Lugo is going to sign with the Detroit Tigers. Starting pitcher Nick Martinez will sign with the St. Louis Cardinals. Starting pitcher Robert Stevenson will sign with the Tampa Bay Rays. Michael Wacha is going to the Cincinnati Reds. Left fielder designated hitter Jorge Soler. He's going to be exactly what the New York Mets need. Third baseman Heimer Candelario is going to the Toronto Blue Jays. Catcher and designated hitter Mitch Garver will sign with the Boston Red Sox. First baseman Rhys Hoskins will have a lot of interest, but he's going to the Toronto Blue Jays. Cuban starting pitcher Yariel Rodriguez will sign with the Chicago White Sox. One of baseball's hardest throwing pitchers, Jordan Hicks, will sign with the Philadelphia Phillies. 28-year-old left-handed closer Yuki Matsui is going to sign with the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals are all in on Matsui. Over the past 3 seasons, he has 95 saves and 213 strikeouts in only 151 innings pitched. He'll be a high-leverage reliever for the Cardinals. Left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is going to the Seattle Mariners. Starting pitcher Marcus Stroman will sign with the LA Dodgers. Starting pitcher Lucas Giolito will sign with the Minnesota Twins. Right fielder Teoscar Hernandez will sign with the Detroit Tigers. That young team is going to benefit from a big bat like his. Closer Josh Hader is going to sign with the Texas Rangers. In 2023, the Rangers blew more saves than they actually converted. They led baseball with 33 blown saves, and new reports suggest that the Rangers' top priority this offseason is solidifying their weak bullpen. Hader is considered one of the best closers in baseball, and the Rangers have money to spend. The Philadelphia Phillies will likely also be a strong bidder for Hader, but ultimately, the Texas Rangers will lock down Hader and make another run at the World Series. Korean star outfielder Jung-Hoo Lee. He's going to sign with the New York Yankees. For those not familiar with Lee, he's 25 years old. He was the 2022 league MVP for the KBO, and in his first 7 seasons, he has a career average of .340 with a .407 on base and .491 slugging. His walk rate is double his strikeout rate. He rarely strikes out, gets on base a lot, and has elite defense. He's the kind of young, high-contact hitter that the Yankees are reportedly looking for. With only 92 strikeouts total over the last 3 years, Jung-Hoo Lee should be a very popular free agent, but again, he's going to the Yankees. Left-handed Japanese starting pitcher Shota Imanaga will sign with the San Francisco Giants. Imanaga is only 30 years old, he has nasty stuff and good command. His pitches work everywhere in the strike zone, and batters are left guessing. He has a career .296 ERA, high strikeouts, and very low walks. There will be a lot of interest in the 30-year-old lefty from Japan, but the Giants reportedly will not let any other team outbid them, so Imanaga is going to the San Francisco Giants. American League Cy Young finalist Sonny Gray just had one of the best seasons of his career at 33 years old. He added a sweeper this past season, and instantly that pitch became one of the best in the majors, so he should continue to perform at a high level, and he's going to do so for the Atlanta Braves. There'll be a lot of interest in all of the number 2 pitchers in the free agent market, especially Sonny Gray. The St. Louis Cardinals and Minnesota Twins are already known to be very interested, but the Braves are looking to spend on pitching right now, and Sonny Gray is going to slide into the Braves rotation as another weapon right behind Spencer Strider and Max Fried. Lefty starting pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez will head back to the Boston Red Sox where he started his career. Third baseman Matt Chapman will sign with the San Francisco Giants. The Giants need a third baseman, and Chapman is known to be one of their main targets this offseason. Left-handed starting pitcher Jordan Montgomery is another one of the number 2 pitchers that a lot of teams will be interested in. He was traded at the deadline to the Texas Rangers, where he's one of their best pitchers in the postseason. He's returning to the Rangers. Starting pitcher Aaron Nola will go to the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals are going to be heavily in the mix for all the top free agent starting pitchers. Nola will be 30 years old at the start of the 2024 season. He's reliable, has a proven track record, and he's one of the most durable pitchers in baseball. The Cardinals are going to get Aaron Nola. Likely to be a 2-time Cy Young winner when he signs this winter, Blake Snell is going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's going to stay in the National League West and provide the D-backs with the rotation depth that they badly needed in the World Series. Between Zach Gallen, Brendan Pfaadt, Merrill Kelly, and Blake Snell, the Diamondbacks will be solidified as a legit contender. Center fielder Cody Bellinger will sign with the Chicago Cubs. Bellinger used the last season to rebuild his value with a 1-year deal in Chicago. It proved to be an excellent fit for both sides, and there will be a lot of teams competing to sign Bellinger, especially the Yankees, Cubs, and Giants. But the Cubs simply can't afford to lose Bellinger. Center field and first base are 2 of the Cubs' biggest needs. 25-year-old Japanese right-handed pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto will sign with the New York Yankees. At 25 years old, he's arguably the best pitcher in Japan. Last season, he won the Sawamura Award, the highest Japanese honor for starting pitchers, and the Japanese equivalent to the Cy Young Award. Yamamoto is only one of 5 pitchers in history to win the award 3 times, and more impressively, he's now won it 3 years in a row. The only other time a pitcher has done this was back in the 1950s. He has a career ERA of 1.72. Yamamoto is the best pitcher available on the starting market, not including Shohei Ohtani, who can't pitch in 2024. And at 25 years old, Yamamoto has huge value, and he's going to get paid this offseason in a big way. The New York Yankees can afford it, and they are reportedly obsessed with Yamamoto. They're going to go all in on Yamamoto and get their guy. And finally, we come to the top free agent on the market, Shohei Ohtani. He's going to sign with the LA Dodgers. At 29, Ohtani is the biggest, most captivating star in the game. He's currently recovering from a right elbow injury, so he won't pitch this season, but as one of the best hitters in baseball, he can still DH. As a result of his injury, Ohtani is likely to negotiate some opt-outs into his next contract. This provides him an opportunity to re-enter the market in another year or 2 once he's been able to pitch for a full season and re-establish his full value. I hope you enjoyed these MLB free agent predictions. A video like this involves a lot of time and research, so be sure to drop a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. And most importantly, I want to know your predictions. Let me know your top 10 down in the comments below. My name is Liam. You can follow me on Twitter at Talkin' Twins and on Instagram at Talkin' Twins TV. To follow along with our MLB offseason content, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, have a great day, and go Twins!